Just so much money is being lit on. Before you go off, liberals on Elon's trillionaire status, let's talk about the, $900 million Obama Center that turned out to be a concrete toilet, and the $6.5 billion in fraud the DOJ just lined out in today's presser.
We've charged 455 defendants across 56, like I said a minute ago, U.S. attorneys' offices, and 45 U.S. states and territories. As alleged in the various indictments, these individuals participated in healthcare fraud schemes involving over $6.5 billion in false claims submitted to Medicare, Medicaid, and other healthcare programs.
Well, hot damn. So the stuff the left says isn't happening is apparently happening again. And the same people telling you that these are the same people that take 3 weeks to count votes. They're also saying that there's no fraud in that either. Sure. How many more examples do you need to show that the entire system is rife with fraud and needs to be completely overhauled?
For those states that refuse to get serious about fraud, we are going to turn off that anti-fraud money. And if we continue to find problems, we can turn off other resources within their state Medicaid programs as well.
Yes, I feel like the only solution is to stop everything. Stop every welfare program, every Medicaid and Medicare and Social Security and housing and SNAP and everything. And before you freak out, just make everybody reapply with verification. And maybe clearly redefine what program actually is and what it's eligible for. Look, folks, before you freak out, I realize this would be a massive inconvenience for a lot of law-abiding citizens, but we have no choice. We cannot sustain this level of fraud. This is just what we're catching. We're $40 trillion in debt. And I wouldn't have such an extreme view of shutting off everything if I thought every state was on board with helping us stop the fraud. But that's not the case. California is taking it another step further. They're not trying to stop anything. They're actually finding new ways to make it harder to expose it. Nothing says like, oh, nothing to see here. Like, if you go looking for it, we'll sue you. California has a pending bill that would make it more difficult for Californians, or literally anybody, including press, to obtain government records. They're putting more effort into making it harder to expose fraud than they are in trying to stop the fraud itself. This leads me to question if the people making the laws are also in on the grift, which is not impossible. They're proposing a new bill that would allow the government agencies they have under their jurisdiction to delay responding to certain FOIAs, or Freedom of Information requests. They can charge you now if you request government documents that they obtained under the taxpayer dollar. They can charge you again $22 to $66 an hour to search for those records. And if they don't like what you're looking for, the government, if this bill passes, God forbid, can then sue you for requesting it. And if they think you're using it for malicious reasons.
He loves the Constitution. He fights for what's right. He hates the bad guys. He's a freedom warrior. He's your freedom warrior. Watch Carl Higbie every weekday on Newsmax.